Hi, this is a short intro for the MCRPG that Rsmalec has come up with. It's temporarily named MCRPG. It's an attempt to bridge tabletop role-playing with 3D visualization of the story through Minecraft.
So, Dimitri, you rolled the highest dice, so I'm going to start with you.
Yes.
And the rest of you, your player will hear what I'm saying, but your character has no knowledge of this until I tell you something, which will be revealed in just a moment. It'll be pretty obvious. But Dimitri, you wake up in the surroundings that you're in sort of cell,
Yes.
and you're a bit groggy. The air is very cold. It's possibly a little bit damp down here, and it stinks like rotten flesh.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure if you have your night vision on or not, but looking through the bars that are there in your cell, you are connected to another cell.
Yes.
And you kind of can make out a dark shape, but you can't really tell
but
anything.
Yeah, but it looks a bit like the other kind, you know. Yeah.
So Dimitri, you are the first of the four to quote unquote awaken. And what do you do?
I'm merely going forward, trying out the door, see if there's anything I can do to unlock it, because I don't want to stay here. Yes, it's a bit stenchy, but it's no worse than the other places I've been to delivering mail while I was working as a postman. It feels like ages ago. Where have I ended up?
And you hear some sort of a scratchy, deep-throated moan from the cell next to you, the cell that Cedar is in.
Yeah. Seems to be someone awakening down there.
And by the way, none of your characters know each other beforehand. Good.
That's always fun.
So you press on the door. It's very cold. It seems to be an iron door.
Yes,
You're
and
very
it's so locked.
It appears to be locked.
Yeah, but there's something out there. Yeah.
Something.
Well, it seems like a chest or anything like that. I'm not totally sure.
Okay.
But I feel stiff and hungry.
Okay. Anything you want to do or say to the shadowy figure in the other cell?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. How are you feeling? Are you just chilling out?
Sort of, yeah.
Wake up in a cell.
Yeah.
Not know how
I have not enough clothes to be here. Did you just remove the chili door?
No.
No. That was just in my imagination. I was wishing too hard.
Okay. So some time passes. I mean, I assume you're feeling a bit nervous, but perhaps
no. I'm trying to go pace forward and backwards in order to get up some heat.
Maybe you're very familiar with cell life, and it's no big deal to you. Okay.
Well, it's not really what I want, but I was in one before. I'm not going to tell you about that.
You see that after a little bit, you realize that the shadowy figure in the other cell is shaking a bit.
Yeah.
And there's like, obviously, you know, some rotten smell, but there's maybe some, I don't know, something weird like smokiness or haziness around them every once in a while. And suddenly you hear this really weird sound. This really weird sound. It's sort of like a musical tone made by rippling flesh. And it's kind of gives you goosebumps all over you.
Yeah.
And suddenly, Cedar, you wake up in a cell, and it's much as I described Fellonius's. There's a rotten flesh scent in the air. It's cold, damp, and you're in very cramped quarters. And through the bars, you see a figure that was pacing back and forth, and perhaps has now stopped. And
yeah, trying to sneak peek. It's not easy when it's so cramped.
What does Cedar do?
Panic. How did I get here?
Okay. So are you like screaming or like
Yeah, I'm gonna shout, try and get someone's attention, trying to get someone to open the door.
It was the other sort. Oh yeah.
And now you guys can freely talk as it occurs that your character would talk, and I will kind of interrupt. You can talk to me when you want some direction, or you guys can interact however you feel you would like to.
Lady, panicking won't help you.
Might get someone's attention.
Well, mine at least, but I'm here already.
There must be someone out there guarding us.
I'm not so sure about that.
No, it doesn't appear that there's anyone out there at all.
And I can't see any food through the door either, so we are going to stuck here until we are too hungry.
I don't even know how I got here.
No, well that makes two of us. That's fun to have something in common. No, I have no idea. Do we see any other cells or anything? No?
I can't see anything. It's too dark.
Okay. Are you able to see anything, or do you should be able to see the other doors, I think.
I can see one door.
I can see one and a bit of a door. So
And then I see a chest right outside of my door. Here is a chest. So there must be something.
Weird, shadowy over on the far corner.
I can't see that. Well,
All right.
it doesn't feel homey, right, miss?
No, definitely not.
So, after a minute or two of kind of calming down to some degree, you hear that skin rippling tone, and Adobe, you are now awake in a cell, much like theirs, but facing perpendicular. And what do you do?
What in the world? How did I get in this place?
Did I hear a voice?
How many of us?
Hello?
Boys?
Did you hear a voice, miss?
I did.
Hello?
Let me out of here.
Well, sorry, mate, but we are stuck as well. We are two over here. Have no idea what this is.
And lastly, Kovolta's character named Damien also ripples back from being a zombie into his player form and is cured of the zombie sickness.
What is that noise?
Yet another guy?
No.
Now, let's see. I have no idea. It's a prison for all of us.
Rattle on the door.
It's pretty well secured. It's a typical iron door.
Okay.
Looks like Falm is there. Adobe is banging on the door, trying to kind of crack it.
Does he say Adobe or Idobe?
I didn't say anything yet.
No, not you, but the other guy. I'm getting confused as a player. Adobe or Adobe, Rsmalec? Please.
I think it's... Well, Adobe, you say it.
Adobe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The other one is something completely... It's a company, that much I know.
All right. Now, there are some basic things that you guys can do whenever you feel like it. You just would kind of announce it, and you can obviously search the room that you're physically in, but if you want your character to kind of do a more thorough search, you could tell me that you're searching, or if you're trying to kind of, look around the environment and perceive if anything sticks out to you. There can be things in the room that are not strictly visible or represented by Minecraft unless you kind of do a thorough search.
Well, my mind is going around. Where did I lay down? There's no bed in here. I want to search the floor.
Okay.
Because it seems like there's some dirt down here.
All right. So go ahead and roll a d9. Okay.
No.
So you find kind of like a crack in the floor that you think perhaps could be like the outline of a trap door or something, and you start digging at it and brushing away maybe a little bit of
Yes,
dust.
and
But
now my fingers are even colder than they was before.
yeah, and pretty quickly you realize, oh, okay, there's nothing in. There doesn't
No,
seem to
no.
be anything
No,
in your
no.
cell. Will help you.
Do you have anything in your cell, miss?
Let me check. So I'll go and search my cell and see what I can find in here.
I can't find anything in the roof either.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll a d9 if you want. Okay. No, that doesn't. I mean, you touch a piece of some kind of stinky flesh. You quickly probably throw it in the corner and hoping it wasn't yours.
Staying away from that. Know where the smell's coming from now, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna see what I can see out the door and see if there's anything within arm's reach.
Well, it doesn't. So you actually try to kind of stick your arm through one of those holes in the door, and you do see the lever above Cedar's door, but you can't quite reach it.
I inspect. Can I see like the hinges on the door and inspect them, see if I can maybe do anything with those?
Sure. I mean, you can see that they're pretty much affixed on the outside of the frame. You can only really see them through like a tiny little crack from the inside. They're kind of hinged on the outside of the cell, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's the usual way to do it. Otherwise, people would escape by dozens.
So Adobe and Damien, go ahead and roll. And I'm not necessarily having you guys roll to possibly fail, but just to kind of.
Yay!
All right, so we've seen rolls of 2, 9, and 6. So we're rolling a D9 dice, which is 1 through 9 random number generator, because of course Minecraft dispensers only can hold 9 items. So 9 is always going to be a critical success where I can add something interesting to the roleplay, and a 1 is always going to be a critical failure. And then in between there, depending on the difficulty of what you're trying to do, there are levels of typical, simple, or easy. So in this case, Adobe, was trying to stick his arm out and reach up towards Kalen, and kind of had an idea that, and you can add your +1 awareness to that as well. So if this was an actual challenge, you would be rolling a 9 + 1 from your awareness skill to be getting a 10. But since you rolled a critical 9, you basically automatically succeed. And you assume that the other 2 doors you can see have people in them, and you assume that the guy you can see through the bars has a door. The only other thing you can see is that the chest in the corner, which you and Damien and Dimitri can see a corner of it. Cedar can't see the chest, but it looks like it might be a little bit closer to Dimitri's door than as if trying to reach for the lever. So the chest might be in reach of whoever's in the farthest door from you. And by the way, I don't think you guys have told each other your names yet, so it's up to you guys if you...
No need yet. No need yet.
No.
Hey, noisy guy, can't you reach that chest over there? That might have something.
I
in it
was
on it.
thinking about it. Ah.
Okay.
Okay, I got small Oh.
I'm actually gonna break the door and let you go ahead and look in the chest, okay? But pretend
Okay.
the door's still there.
Yep. Oh, there's some stuff in here. I
So
have
you
no
can
idea.
reach anything that's in the top row.
Top row. I'll take that one. Holy. I wonder if I'm not able to use these. I got a piece of stone and a stick. I might actually use that. We had these as our main ingredients in our post mailbox. Let's see if I can put it down.
And having
People send stone through the mail.
No. In order to get in all over the place. No, I can't place it.
oh, that is true. You cannot place it. So let's do this. I put you all in survival mode. So having lived in this world, all of you have the basic knowledge of crafting recipes. So anything that you can actually...
It worked! Guys, I think I can help you as well. Like that. That was nice. Hello, my name is Dimitri Golling. You can refer to me as, well, Dimitri or Golling or Dimitri Golling.
All right, meet. I'm Sheriff Adobe.
Sheriff Adobe. You're
I'm
Damien. Cedar. Yeah. You're a girl, right?
Yes. Last time I checked if you were...
Don't take me wrong, but I have had some bad experience of your sort. No big deal. Now, let's see if there's anything else in this chest.
Does anyone know how they
Some
got
fancy dress for being in a cell.
Yeah, you're all dressed exactly as your Minecraft avatars look. If you want to describe anything else about how your character looks, you can do that.
Well, I have a very old postman's uniform. I was able to keep it when they sacked me.
And you guys, so Cedar
Based on your
and
smell, I can understand why.
Cedar and Damien may not recognize it as a postman's uniform at all.
No.
From wherever they're from.
I'm from
Adobe,
Voyne. That's why I have this. And I'm proud of it, so don't mock me. You look like a
I never
miner.
heard of that place.
No, that nobody, the most haven't.
Perhaps we should stop chatting and find a way out of here.
Well, there is some sort of
See a ladder.
ladder, yeah.
And as you guys were looking in the chest, I'll let you know you can take things from the brewing stand if you want. You can look in other cells. If you want to search the room, like I said, for anything that's not kind of visible in Minecraft, you can do that. You can break the blocks and take them. I mean, this is essentially a Minecraft world. So you don't have to. I'm just letting you guys know that
You look like a butcher. Where did the other guy go?
You went up the ladder.
I'm up here already. I don't know about you, but I don't want to stay in that place.
Well, yeah.
Long way up.
It is raining out there.
Now, Adobe, do you mention anything about the carpet that was blocking the entrance, or you just don't?
He was just putting it back again, so I suppose it was there. Well,
Oh, it's
Very talkative.
rain snowing here.
is there anyone who knows where we are?
No, I don't recognize this.
This was a very strange prison.
It is not at all recognizable to any of you.